One. One.
All the roads we travel, the journey of our lives. Take another picture before we say goodbye. Arm in arm we're standing side by side. Memories fade but legends never die. One last time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday. And we will find our own way. Take control of our fate. And like a car with no brakes, crash and learn, make mistakes. And we'll be back one day. Wanna go fast, know this energy's here to last. Not a glass half full, overflow that. Gotta keep your eyes up on the prize. Only got one life, so it's worth a try. To find what makes you feel alive, that's the only way to live it right. And now we're all doing our own thing, but I'll never forget our glory days. My mind is full of the memories, yeah. And I'll never forget what they meant to me. Don't worry, we'll be back one day to celebrate our glory days, Although it's over now, don't let it get you down. We'll be back around. For now we can feel some sorrow. A new day, it starts tomorrow. We'll wake up, new dreams to follow. A new goal and brand new motto. One last time, time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday. And we will find our own way, take control of our fate. And like a car with no brakes, crash and learn, make mistakes. And we'll be back one day.
Okay, my starting intro's a wee bit too late. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Kai, and welcome back to... feel free to hop overhead, I'll show you in a minute what we're doing. Try that intro again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Kai, and welcome back to another live stream. It's been a couple of weeks, hasn't it? Yeah, I wasn't well last week, so unfortunately I wasn't able to stream or anything. Let's hop into the server and I'll show you what I'm doing. If you watched obviously the video from this week's episode, you'll see where we're at. Hello, good to be back. So at the moment we're standing up here on our AFK spot, which we set up just so that the actual drown farm itself runs. You'll see progress wise we have filled in an absolutely huge circle. Let me fire up a tablet, no problem. Thanks Ed. So we've we've created an absolutely massive circle, which is an additional perimeter for our drown farm. If I can land on it. There we go. So basically what I've done is the AFK spot is this pillar in the centre, which we are going to have to work on building up at some point in the next couple of weeks. We have got between the trapdoor you see at the top there and the edge which is right there, is a full 6 chunk gap, which is obviously the full amount for the render distance that we play on. Simulation distance, render distance, whatever that is, sim distance. So that means because we're filling in this upper floor here, we're able to get non-cave spawns here, and anything that spawns in the water becomes a cave spawn, which is really, really cool. So Ed, once you jump over, which I know you're planning on doing, feel free to grab some of this prismarine, and we're just going to start filling in the circle here, and then we're going to start working on the actual design for up here. Thanks to Jax, who suggested some pillar type designs all the way around this circle. Will make this look really, really cool. We are going to really, really quickly sleep as well, because I did AFK for about 8 hours earlier on, and we really can't afford night time. MC Cow is back with us as always. MC Cow has been here since stream number 1. This is now stream number 9, so that's about 10 weeks, 11 weeks. Changes since the last version of Minecraft. Obviously we have updated to 1.19.71, which is really, really cool. It has changed the crouch a little bit, which I don't know if you can see it for this angle. You can't see it from there, but if you actually look at it from here, the crouch is a lot slower. It's really weird. And we still can't walk underneath slabs. I was testing it. So we can jump under them, fly underneath them, and then we end up inside the hitbox, and then crouch, and then we can't see it from there, but we're at a strange angle. And so apart from that anyway. So my AFK session earlier on, as you can see, we have filled up an absolute ton of these prismarine shards, which we're going to need for this project today. They're taken from the bottom so that they filter down. But I would think that this is enough prismarine to fill it up and to start building up our beacon pillars, beacon towers, pillars, whatever you call them. So if we grab ourselves, I'll just grab mid slabs, don't need them. And we'll get this. Based on what I've already filled in, we are looking at approximately another 10 to 15 stacks of prismarine for this project, which is a huge amount. But it is a circumference circle of 180, which is the reason for that. And if we just use the ones I've got here, I'll just show you. We still have to fill in, obviously, all of it. I'm not even sure where I am in the world. Yeah, that's alright, don't worry. as you see, I've just been basically my entire week that I was ill. When I was on game, this is all I've been doing, sitting building circles and filling it in and that kind of stuff. So that's all we're basically doing. Just try to fill in the rest of the circle, and then we can start working on our beacon pillars, which means that for the next couple of weeks and stuff, we'll be able to work on getting the actual beacons for the top of them, which is obviously we need full gold beacon, full redstone beacon, lapis beacon, netherite if we can. I don't think we'll get netherite. Diamonds pretty easy. We've got quite a lot of diamonds and that kind of stuff. So that is the plan of attack. We will see Ed log into the server at some point in the next couple of seconds, I would assume. Whenever he's ready. So if we get this filled in, that will obviously make all this cave spawn. We don't need to worry about this, but we're still gonna have to come around the outside here with some sea lanterns and fill it in like this. It's every 5 blocks. I'm sure it's 5 blocks. Need to fix that. Yeah, every 5. So it's pretty cool. And I think once we get, this is just a rough idea of what I was thinking. It's going to be a lot bigger than this, and it's going to be more central, which I think is actually around about here. So the centre of it will be here. Go up around about 50 blocks or so, maybe 50. We'll see how we are Y level wise. And this project, as I said in the comment section of my video, it has turned into a lot bigger project than I had planned. I hadn't planned to do any of that, half the stuff I'm doing. But I've really enjoyed it. I enjoy big projects and that kind of stuff. Never projects similar to this. No Eds, there's not a way to farm netherite. I think it's just going to be a couple of... I was thinking of building a tunnel bore. I have done it in previous servers I've played on, but I found that just strip mining for netherite is the easiest way to do it, and I have got numerous netherite shafts already underneath my area, so my area in the nether obviously. So we'll see how we get on. We are obviously expecting 1.20 as well, so I don't know how much time we're going to have to physically do that. But we'll see where we're at. So apart from walking around this circle, I've not done anything over the last couple of weeks. It doesn't feel like I've done nothing, but if you look at the actual size of the circle, it's a lot. If you do fall in, there's little safe spaces sporadically around. I will get a conduit in here as well. I think a conduit would be cool. The actual drown farm itself, since we're here, I had running at the same. I saw an ad for an iPhone program sticking your world to tell you. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen it. So this is obviously I've just increased the storage by an additional block here, and tridents. I'm sorry, but we've got tridents for absolute days here. That's empty. Yeah, we're never going to need another trident this season. Never going to need a trident. Never, ever, ever. We may have to go back to the base for rockets if I keep flying about. Don't think I've got any more. No. So yeah, I hope everybody has had an absolutely awesome couple of weeks. So if I get this, I do feel kind of like I've neglected my actual main base in lieu of this. It was just a starter base, so I'm not really too concerned about it. We got the majority of what we wanted done. I have obviously been working on trying to plan out tutorials as well for the Monday programs. Tutorials seem to be what's bringing a lot more views to the channel and stuff, but try to sometimes explain a lot of the stuff. I could easily, I could talk anybody through how to build something like this or like that, but actually physically wording it to make it, tutorial worthy is my main issue at the moment. Just as a thought there, Ed, the other thing you could do as well is if you know the seed, you could really easily put in bring up a copy of the world, and I would assume that the generation will be roughly the same if we do that. You know, we could really easily do that. Use a command block to highlight all the netherite, but that's just cheating again, so we're not going to do that. If you do hear any screaming in the background, Mrs. Moth is watching Most Haunted. I I don't think she gets frightened by it anymore, so you probably won't, but I'm just making you aware of it, just in case there's any background noise. Wait a bit. But don't worry, she won't scream too loud. She's seen all these episodes about 900 times. Yeah, I know. She's just saying in the background. I don't know if you can pick it up with this mic with the noise cancellation, but she's saying that she's watched every episode of Ghost Adventure. She's watched every episode of Help My House is Haunted. So she's back rewatching old episodes of Most Haunted now. So you know, saving casualty for tomorrow night. Oh, I'll fail it again. You know, got to get back to you guys. Kind of felt like I neglected you all last week. So as I say, I did accidentally start this live stream a couple of minutes earlier than I had planned before I was even ready, and it started recording all the audio and stuff for the house. I do apologise about that. Basically, in OBS, when you select the stream to before the broadcast, there's a button for start straight away, and I forgot to unpress it. So you've actually got about a minute and a half of audio from the house at the same time at the start of the stream. So I've always made sure that I edit that out before the video is posted in as red. So you can see with what we have, we've actually used 90% of it already, and we're not even most of the way through here. It's really, really resource heavy. So hopefully I've AFK'd this farm enough times to do it. I do think this looks absolutely awesome, and it is. To be fair, it's turned into. I've said this all season that uh, you know every build I'm doing is bigger than anything I've ever done before. This is a perfect example of that. I've never, you know, I've done smaller projects. I've built the farms and stuff before, but never, you know, physically landscaped it the way I'm doing. If that makes sense. It's so I'm really enjoying it. Server wise, we are pretty quiet at the moment. Hopefully, with you know 120 coming, well, a lot more people will be more active again. There is a lot going on for other people and stuff. I totally appreciate that. Ed, once you get here, feel free just to jump down and help yourself to some of the prismarine shards, and just there's no other way up here apart from flying, unfortunately. So hopefully you've got your wings with you, or I can make a pillar for you to climb up, whatever. It's really no difference. So if we get this all set up, then we'll be able to work on. Just trying to think. Just to show you what I had planned. I did have us built in a creative copy of the world, but it's not really ideal to show you that way. So what we'll do is we'll show you from here. Ed will join us very, very shortly. But tons and tons and tons of prismarine shards. So what my idea is for this area is something I've seen on YouTube, but it's my own take on it because I don't, you know, I've done all season. I want to do it my own way. So I'll just show you a rough idea of what I'm thinking. Basically, on top of our posts upstairs here, how much have we got? Basically, oh, crashing the wall. Right. So basically, we've got these areas here, and what I'm thinking of is if we take, obviously, the scale will be totally different because we'll be high up. But if we take about maybe mid-center, so about there, and then we start connecting them diagonally. So it'll be basically my first real try on diagonal walls. And I think that'll, if we connect, obviously this will be more central, and then maybe try initially for the upper side and see if we can connect it up and have like a diamond type shape. I think it'll be really, really cool if I can do it. Again, it's totally outside my comfort zone. I'm pushing everything this season. You know, I'm not playing safe. I think my main base, to be fair, is playing safe, but so hopefully once we get to that stage, I think it'll be really, really cool. And I would love to, as I said, have these massive beacons at the top, which I think will look really, really cool on all four sides. But we'll see how that goes as and when we get to it. If we manage to get to it, as I say, I don't have a clue what the plan is for 1.20. From what I'm reading and seeing on YouTube, I think it's expected that we're going to have one more update, potentially two, before 1.20. So probably 1.19.80, I think the plan was, if I'm hearing, within the next couple of weeks, and then potentially 1.17.90, and then we'll obviously get the release date of 1.20. And as always, I will be on 1.20, whether it be on here or on GeoML, and I'll show you that as much as I can, even if it's just a separate video. But I'm really looking forward to 1.20. I think it should be awesome. A couple of things I can't see myself ever doing. Things like making pottery and stuff. It's just not really something I feel like I would do. I might do, just for the sake of doing it. But let's have a look. Ed's still here. I just don't know where he is. His name tag's not appearing. So as I say, get this filled in, that will obviously eliminate all of the spawn spots underneath, which will make our farms even more efficient than they already are. And it's all just about efficiency, testing things out, and making it look cool. The good thing is, obviously, if we were to go underneath here now, you'll get some fish. Oh no, Ed, that was a magma cube killed me, and I had to block myself in. Did I set a trap? Ah, you got it, cool. That's right, I moved it further down, didn't I? You've not been here for a while. That's good. So as you can see at the moment, we will have obviously drowns and stuff spawning in here. Once we eliminate all the spawn spaces by doing this, some will spawn on the outside of there, but once we're in the centre, they will only spawn there, and that is really, really awesome. The easiest way to eliminate spawn spots, put bricks on top of it. You know, change cave spawns to day spawns, you know what I mean. Change it all into cave spawns. We're not worried too much about the cave cap. The cave cap doesn't, none of the farms we run here work off cave spawns, and to my knowledge, drowned are also only the other type of spawn, so they will not spawn in caves anyway. So we don't have anything to worry about with that. And after the draining of this thing, you know, the amount of blocks we're placing out here is roughly about the same amount, so that's not anything really. I see a name tag. Hello, Ed. And it is obviously, I say, it is a big project, like a big project. And the fact that we're able to, the good thing as well, this will obviously also give us glow squid, which we are getting some glow squid already. But if I was to jump under there now, you'll see. Let's see if I can jump down here and have a look through. A lot of the area in the back here, you'll find nothing spawns apart from glow squid, which is really, really cool. Because obviously we've got the upper block here. I'll see if I can go underneath it. I'll show you. Most of the area down here, I've covered most of it. See, it's totally spawn proof, which is really, really cool. Obviously you've got mobs that's on the outside of the area coming in, but actual, that nothing is spawning, that's on the outside. Look, we're getting glow squid and some fish, but nothing really, and it is really, really cool. And I've lost my way back up. There is a way up here somewhere. It's really cool, and I think it's a nice take on what we usually do. The fact that we are spawn proofing at the same time as making things look cool is always a positive in my eyes. And we're trying not to use all our rockets more than halfway through the stream. And the good thing is, as long as we light it up as we go, obviously, we're not having any of the issue with, additional mobs. And the other positive, we're not getting random fish and squids jumping off the sides, because that just isn't ideal. Nothing worse than standing AFK at a farm, and then you end up with a load of fish falling on your head. I say, I really do like this area, it's really coming along well. I did enjoy my visit back to the fan server this week as well. I went and delivered a goodie box to one of the returning fans. Oh, I'm just failing again. To one of the returning fans. And obviously I did that in a video. He opened it in one of his videos, which is really cool. So if you want to see that, the link is in my don't know what it's in. The link to that is obviously on the channel, and you'll see the link to Ender Games GP there. I had to think his name there, that's terrible, isn't it? Fun times. So yeah, I say it's not a place I plan on visiting very often, but I see an opportunity to make somebody's life better, and I just had to go and do it. So hopefully he enjoys that present. I know I see his reaction when he opened the box, so really awesome. And as always, I'm glad to help. And I'm out again. Oh look. Yeah, I did mean that. We have still got some work to do, obviously, to the interior here. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I've not really just thought about it too much. But I do need to do something, because at the moment this is really, it's not, it doesn't look the best. I just can't figure out what we're actually going to physically do with it, if that makes sense. Obviously there's lots I think we can do, but if I'm going to physically do them or not is another thing. And we're running out of, we're not saying we're running out, we've still got boxes and boxes and boxes of these things, but we already have used the entire double chest worth, so. Still got the hoppers. And this system was one I just built in 10 minutes the other day, because I thought if I'm going to start AFK in this thing, we need to get proper, some kind of proper storage system. And obviously I messed up during the live stream a couple of weeks back in the actual building of this thing. So to prove that I was able to do it, I just built it. Right. You need to make them, Ed. If it's stone you're looking for, there's stone in the shulker box there, which I know you're looking at my screen, so you'll be able to see it there. And it's in the item sorter, the first, should be the first 15 boxes from the left hand side. The blocks are all in there, you just need to make them. Oh my god. I really wish I could stop falling off this thing. Or you can come up here, I'll hand you some and I'll fly back up. Either or, I don't mind. Nothing like placing blocks. I know a lot of streamers and stuff obviously use live streams for resource gathering and stuff like that. I am working on making, improving my building skills and stuff, which is the reason that yeah, I know this isn't really building, but confidence wise, I think this is the closest I have been to actual physically building on live streams, because obviously I keep messing up, as shown by the Yeah, the mess ups in some of the live streams and stuff, and that's not right. Yeah, press marine. I'll see. I don't know where you are. Yeah, just make press marine. It's just four press marine shards. I don't have any on me. All good, Ed. All good. And I say, once we get this all laid out, we'll work on. I think, obviously, gold isn't an issue. I think gold's going to be, between gold and iron, are going to be the two easiest beacons to make. Redstone, I should manage redstone pretty easily because, oh my god, I do get a lot of redstone from I get a lot of redstone from the raid farm. Well, not a lot, but we get some from the raid farm. So I can AFK that for a couple of days and hopefully get enough for that. Netherite I think is really going to be the only one. Lapis, I'd love to make a lapis beacon, but I really can't think of any way to farm lapis. Of all the farms I've ever built, lapis isn't one of the ones that... Lapis isn't something I've ever seen. I think we'd need to... I think potentially we'd need to physically mine it, the same as we're going to have to do for netherite and anything else. Diamonds we are still somewhat short, but we could always do a couple of live streams where we're just diamond mining. Unless somebody very rich on the server decides to to start buying stuff from the shops, and then that'll do that way. And I say the plan will be just to get those in the center, either probably in the center or on top of the actual towers that we're building. And look, you can see why this is taking me so long. We're still not, we've not done very much at all. It feels like we haven't done a lot, but we think we've actually used. We're already sitting in the region of around about 10 to 15 stacks of prismarine blocks. And I keep stupidly jumping off. We have to make a new area here for a minute. I don't know actually. I need to have a look at that, Ed. I have got clerics back at the actual base, so we could always look. I don't know. I know clerics sell redstone. I don't know if they sell lapis. Redstone will come in handy as long as I can stay at my base area long enough. I'm gonna be honest. I think I've been at my main. Oh my god, my main base area probably twice, if you're lucky, since starting this, which is no understatement. I just physically haven't had any need to. This area has actually produced near enough every single resource I need. I haven't even checked out the shop to see if anybody's been there, so that's kind of... On the plus side, Ed, as well, old guy did log in the other day. He was saying he's thinking of getting back into it. He said he's going to start doing videos again. I've seen on Brokerock chat there's a couple of folks saying that they're working on getting back to producing videos, which is really, really awesome. So it will be good to have some people back along again. Maybe start selling some resources. As I say, 120 is approaching. I would like to. Oh god, that was close. I would like to think that they're probably just going to. I'm thinking maybe it's going to be a soft reset. I don't know. I don't think a soft reset would work. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I wish I knew. I have asked the question. Almost there. There's a way further along it. So yeah. Has he got it? Got it, yeah. Cool. That's it. It's just a case of build up as much as we can. I'm trying to get my game time up a little bit higher. I haven't spent much time. I've not spent nearly as much time as I have in the past over the last couple of weeks. So once I get that all sorted again, we'll potentially see a lot more progress. Until then, we'll do what we can. But nothing like placing blocks on a Saturday night. I do hear dolphins. Look, right, glow squid already. I think they're up to it. Yep, could be a normal squid to be fair. My actual drown farm, as I said already, the drops are looking really awesome for that, and that's huge change with just placing, filling in that side. So once we obviously do this side, it's gonna make an even greater difference. I have got another slime chunk down there. We need to fill that in at some point. They do despawn pretty quick, so it's not a major thing, but we don't want anything to spawn, so if we need to do some kind of spawn proofing for that, or potentially make a slime farm. Could do a slime farm. I can't remember the last time I made a slime farm, that'd be interesting. Could potentially be worth doing. The other thing I was going to do actually, which I'm just going to do really quickly while I've got you here, I am just off the window in a second, is, this might be quite loud, I'm going to apologise. It's very lowly. Put some background music on. I've been told that it's too quiet in the background. There we go. Do let me know if that's too loud. It shouldn't be. Not compared to my audio and the game audio anyway. I was told background music will increase engagement. I don't know why, but so obviously this is the centre of that chunk. As you can see, it's lined up directly with the centre there. So once we get this bit filled in, that'll make all the difference. All of my music that I obviously play during the stream is provided by the Heatley catalogue, which is obviously all royalty free. Entrance track, as always, provided by Netflix. Can't beat a Netflix track. Great artist. Links are on obviously in my video descriptions because I use Netflix for everything. Netflix is normally, Heatley catalogue is normally what I use for time lapses and stuff, and Netflix is more for live streams. I can't really see a way to put his songs through the actual videos. There's obviously the DM. I always worry about DMCA. I know that it's obviously all royalty free, but I am working on building the channel up, not getting channel strikes and stuff. Oh. Take as much as we can carry. But out again. That must be close to almost 2 double chests away. All that AFK almost gone. What a scary thought. Wow, 2.5. Is that 2.5 plus 2 hoppers almost gone already? And we're not even a quarter of the way through this. Looks like I might have to leave myself AFK tonight, try and build this back up again. Very scary thought how much resources we're using. This is why we make farms. There we are. Refill again. Really awesome. It is looking good, I really do like it. Once we get this, we'll obviously be able to use, if there is anything remaining. I do wish we were closer to the actual base itself, so we could, in theory, potentially we could have the Guardian farm running at the same time. Obviously refilling it as we go. I don't know if it'll work. We need to have a look at how the spawn radius works. Obviously this is a simulation 6. I have got a funny feeling it wouldn't work. There's the edge of it to get more blocks. You know what I would really love? To have the statistics screen, the same as you have in Java. You know, it shows you how many blocks you've broken, how many blocks you've placed. I would dread to see what my stats are. To be fair, Ed, I think yours would be almost as close as, probably similar to mine. But what amount of sand broken and all that kind of stuff would be would be a lot. And we have nowhere near enough blocks. Wow, 3/4 of the way there. Try not fall in the water. But I do think this is going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to working on it further. We'll leave this for now. So feel free to let me know if you have any preference on what kind of tutorial you'd like done next. Obviously I done the tutorial on the wither skeleton farm and that blew up overnight for me. And yeah, I put my last video out, which was the cheaty XP fish farm, which didn't really do as well. Numbers are pretty good on it, but they're not anywhere near as much as I got for the wither farm. So if there's anything you'd like to see, do let me know. I will, I will get a video out for you. As I said at the start of the stream, I would really love to show you the tutorial on the Guardian farm, but I think I don't know how I would explain the whole finding the spawn spots thing. And also, I still really want, looking at it now, I might actually just flip this over, so we might have another 4 of the Guardian farm on this side. I think that would be really cool. Have it symmetrical. So, but I will work on a creative copy first to see if there's any physical value to that, or if there isn't. I don't think there will be, because you can only get so many mobs spawning, but I know obviously you're increasing the potential spots as well. There's Ed. So as kind of I don't know what Ed's doing. I see him throw blocks down and he's right, okay, that's fine. Ah. Oh, we're actually still pretty close. You know, I think, Ed, it's really weird how many blocks we've placed this season. Between me and you, we're well into the millions. There's no way we haven't placed over a million blocks this season. Well, how many double chests of sand have we got down there? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. Roughly 17 double chests of sand that we've lifted, broke, lifted, broke, lifted, broke. And then obviously all this kind of stuff we broke. Obviously with areas we've dug out and all the rest of it as well. Well into the millions. Yeah, if we're not into the millions, I'd be really worried. You used to be able to just click and hold, but it doesn't always work. Oh. I also need still to try and find something to do for my episodes because I feel like I'm doing my live streams here and then my episodes here, and sometimes feel like there's no progress getting made. So I will need to work on maybe something away from this area for a couple of weeks, episode wise. We'll still have our live streams. Yeah, we can't not have our live streams. I'd be lost without our live streams. I know obviously when I switched over from Twitch to YouTube, I went quite a while without. Must be about a year without a live stream. Hey old guy. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you? 2 seconds. Myself and Ed are just filling in the ocean monument. Well, an additional perimeter. So this is obviously the ocean monument that we drained over a couple of weeks. Then gave it a perimeter. And now we've gave it an even bigger perimeter. We're now at 180 circumference circle. The fact we're only doing this so that the down farm works better, rates wise. So it's pretty cool. A lot of blocks. Many hours of AFK. You're always welcome, old guy, you know that. Thank you for coming in. Really good to talk to you the other day on 2 seconds. My music's really loud in my ears. Really good to speak to you the other day on the server. Glad to hear you're getting back into recording and stuff. I was just saying before you come in there, I think this is one of the biggest builds I've ever done. It's absolutely awesome, I love it. Nope, the Wandering Trader. It's a lot of fun. We're just trying to work out how many blocks we've placed this season. I think we're well into the millions here. Well into the millions. Let's just go away. Go in the water. Go on. Go away. Go in There we go, that's that. Oh, go away. 2 seconds, we'll just try and get rid of him. Go away. Thank you. Try to place blocks here. Yeah, definitely. I think what gets to me as well, Java's obviously got it. You know, you've got your start screen in Java, so you're able to see blocks broken and placed of. Yeah. I've always hoped that would be something that, you know, we would get. I have noticed since 1.1970 that there is there's a more gentle crouch animation, which is really, really strange. You know, you crouch a lot slower. If you look at it from this way, it's the same. But if you look at it from here, it's a lot slower. And I'm assuming that's something to do with the, you know, the changeover to be able to crouch underneath 1.5 slabs. So, you know, that kind of thing, I think that's what's caused that. Oh no, I'm out of blocks. Don't tell me I'm out. No! Ed, we've used about five double chests of prismarine shards. Okay, I'm going to turn the farm on. Wow. That's ridiculous. But we are going to need more blocks, we are going to have to turn the farm on, so. Should be fine simulation distance wise. Turn all these on. There we go. So hopefully that helps us out. By the time we run out of these, we'll have some more blocks. I have run out of rockets now. This is not very good, but we'll just double check this is actually working. Yeah, I heard that as well. But if you look at it, it's really strange. I can't really jump down from here now. But it is definitely weird. And obviously, I do know that we are getting. Oh, we might have enough blocks. I know we are getting the ability. I know they have reversed it because I've been having some issues with the cameras and stuff. The camera angle not being right. But that definitely feels a lot slower. Oh god. There we go. Is that even running? Are we honestly too far? Oh no, are we too far away? No, it does work. We're good. We're good, we are within the simulation distance. That is the way I kind of planned it out. I definitely think that we are going to... Oh my god. Fall down again. Potentially put another 4 spawn spots in here. We can link it up to the same system, so... You know, that kind of thing wise, but... You know, isn't a huge thing. You know, you can see them kind of glitching up in the top there. And this slime chunk is actually, it starts on, I think around about there, and goes out. So I'll get that buttoned in as well, and then that'll increase the rates. It's all about efficiency this farm, which is the reason that we're, you know, basically doing the entire 6 chunks. So we'll get this done. Oh my god, I need to stop falling off. I do need to get a drink of juice in a second. I feel like I'm not talking too much, but if I do talk a lot, my throat starts to go again. Still not 100%. Yeah, I agree with that. I totally agree with that. Sorry, I had to get a drink of juice. As I was saying earlier on in the stream before you come in, I'm looking forward to 120, but I'm not 100% sure on some of the features. Archaeology I can't see myself using. If they were to give us bundles, maybe not. Camels I'll be quite interested to play about with. But apart from that, most things not really. It's kinda, I don't know. I like the parity changes. If I can talk, parity changes. Oh go, this is. There we go. So I'm starting to think we haven't got enough blocks here. We're not far off. And then we can get started on if there's time. If there's time, I don't know how much time I have left for this stream. I do kind of keep my streams to an hour. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean, old guy. I think things like the way they've used bundles for in Hermitcraft, using it for like game packs for a card game they've made. I think that's a good use. But I'm more than happy. You know, I'd be more happy having, you know, box upon box upon box of shulker boxes in my inventory, plus an e-chest full of the shulker boxes. But that's just me. I've never, you know, the game doesn't start for me till I get a shulker box. It's one thing I haven't done this season. Actually, is a shulker farm. I was going to. But then obviously, just something I never got around to. Myself and Jax were going to build a shulker farm. Still time. But I think I'm basing the rest of my farms this season on the water, seeing what I can get in here. Looking at it. So let's have a quick look through here. I'd like to think that obviously we have obviously our second or down farms to put in play here. So that'll give you 2 there. I'd like to think that we can have potentially another 4 of the spawn spots for the guardian farm in here. Potentially a slime farm in here if we ever need to. I don't see us needing much use for it, but you know, we have got it if we need to. Yeah, exactly. I would like to put a creeper farm in here, potentially around about this kind of area above. I think. I don't know if, as a creeper farm is something I do every season, so I don't know if it's something I want to do or not. I don't know. Depends how much time I have. So as I say, it's just about. You know what I mean. I'm trying not to talk too much or save my throat a wee bit. I was playing about with the sniffer the other day, over on Java, obviously. No, I've not done it. I've not played with it in Bedrock. Armor trims I haven't looked at. Armor trims I'm quite excited about. I'm not going to lie. I've made it quite clear I'm not 100% on the change to netherite, which is obviously coming in the update as well. I understand why I've done it, but I just don't know if it's, you know, yeah, what can I say? I'm a wee bit old fashioned. I don't like change too much. We're nearly there. But we only have 7 blocks, so hopefully there's a small amount of time placing all this down. I do need to find my box of rockets. I have got a box of rockets somewhere. I don't know where Ed went. Have we got... Really? Oh. Okay, so it looks like we have went out with the range. Yeah, that's always that's another way to look at it. Is that moving? Yeah. So these two have stayed active and these two have stopped, which is I'm fine with, to be fair, but just think when the update comes armor trim wise, you could go for a nice gold trim to your diamond armor. That's better. Do I have any more? 3. Do I really have none left? Well, 16's not enough. Yeah, there is this kind of... This is what I was showing at the start of the stream. That since the change, if you crouch now, you go into this kind of stuck crouch movement. You know, which is pretty cool. You can't obviously do it yet, but you can see that the camera is right to do it. And you're inside the block, but there's no extra. Really strange. Do I have any more? It doesn't look like it. 2 there. Yeah, I'm out as well, Ed. I'm just trying to find some. I've got the farm running, so hopefully. Yeah. Have I honestly not got any more blocks? Ed, I'm sorry, I don't. Is this on or is it off? I feel I drowned. Might as well kill them over here. Thank you, drowned. I'll take that, thank you. So basically, I'll just show you this since you're here. I done a 1 hour AFK test on this single pod of the drown farm from using the spawn spot at the top there, which is about 200 blocks in the air. This is the results of 1 hour. Since putting in the, that was before putting in this surround. Since putting in this surround and moving the AFK spot for this down to here, which is the box in the centre there, that's basically gave us all this. That's about an hour and a half. So it is a, it is a huge difference. It shows that sometimes doing the whole spawn proofing really does make a difference. We take these if you want, Ed. Here's one you've got that you might be able to answer, old guy. When did they put a shortcut key to drop a full stack from your inventory, from your hotbar? I wasn't able to find when it was put in the change logs, and I hadn't seen any mention of it. For example, I can basically do that. I can't find any mention of that on any change logs, and I'm sure that that never used to be a thing. And that's just a keyboard shortcut. I can drop full stacks from here. A little bit strange. Ed, if you're still around, could you stand in one of the AFK spots and just run this farm for me? Is that alright? I'll try and keep my sword on as much as I can to try and boost the drops. I really do like this farm. I think once we obviously remove this, build this out, obviously because we'll have the once we get the 4 towers in. Yeah, I agree with that. And obviously they have changed it now so that if you do try to put something in your offhand that shouldn't be there, it throws it down. Which was obviously never a thing before. It used to, you know, I never used to do that. Yeah, I agree with that. And obviously I have seen some YouTube videos from some content creators which show that you are able to now, we're using commands only at the moment, but place certain items in your offhand and use them, mainly shears. Of course that's only with commands and it's not something I've physically done myself, so I can't really fully comment on the validity of it. I'd assume it is being added. The same as obviously they're adding the ability to add banner patterns. So I believe there's some code found in one of the recent betas that does that. IRC the server render distance is 24 chunks. No, nighttime again. I really need to get myself some rockets. Where is my rockets? Probably up there to be fair. No, Ed's up there. That's alright. But it does help a lot, and obviously the good thing is this farm has never lagged the server. So I'll say I've had this running for, this isn't even running. I've had this running for hours and hours and hours and hours. Yeah, sim distance, that's what I meant. I do keep mixing sim distance and stuff up. What can I say? I'm used to paying sim 4, so it's not something I've... Why is that not killing mobs? Where's the trident went? Where's the trident went? Oh no, is there? Strange. Alright, doesn't matter. It's not, no biggie, no biggie. As long as the farm's working and producing some, you know, not producing huge amounts of resources, but it looks like it is going through crystals and stuff at the moment, so it's getting there. I am going to have to work on a way to speed this up slightly. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Because at the moment this entire system is linked together through a, you know what I mean, a single line, which isn't ideal, but you can pick up the XP for down here, which is pretty cool. But it is only a single dropper, so there is always backlog here. Obviously not at the moment because it's pretty empty, but there is a bit of a backlog. So it's not, you know, okay, not ideal. It's something we can work on obviously in later episodes and stuff like that as well. So I do think that because we are out of blocks, I think we're going to have to end the stream very soon. Because we can't really do any more about blocks, and we have went over the hour of our standard head. We have went over the hour, not by much, only 10 minutes, which isn't really anything. But as I say, I really do love the way that this was supposed to be just a farm, it's now turned into a base. I love the way this is turning out. That's really, really awesome. This spot here actually fires all of that, and up there is, oh, fell down, at the same time. And obviously by next stream we will be able to start working on the towers on each of the 4 cardinal directions, and then we'll be able to start working on the diagonal walls and stuff that we are waiting for. So on that note, once I place these final 10 blocks, if you haven't already, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It means the absolute world for everybody to do that. On behalf of me and Ed, who's standing up there, I'd assume, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, all the links to all the other YouTubers, sorry my throat's going, links to each and every other Brokerocker is in the descriptions of my videos, as they always are. They're all absolutely awesome. Go and send them all my love and say that I sent you. So until next time, my name's Kai, thank you for watching, good night. There we go.